wanna be your guide. Psychic wonders and spiritual delight will unveil the mysteries in the light. Tune your senses, sharpen your mind. Feel the energy, let your soul unwind. Tarot cards and angels' wings. Sound healing makes your spirit sing. Mind, body, soul connection strong. Find your peace where you belong. Meditate, elevate, discover ways to brighten up your darkest days. Energy flowing through your veins. Unlock your power, break the chains. With Annie and Kerrie on this ride, discover the universe inside. Healing words in crystal glow, guiding through the ebb and flow. Feel the love that we impart. Awaken the magic in your heart. Mind, body, soul connection strong. Find your peace where you belong. Meditate, elevate, discover ways to brighten up your darkest days. Mind, body, soul connection strong. Find your peace where you belong. Meditate, elevate, discover ways to brighten up your darkest days.
Hello, hello, hello.
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 Hello,
I'm
man.
glad it's muted when you do the intro, really, because I love
know.
singing along to your intro and you're out tuned. And no one wants to hear that.
I know, we're sitting in the background sort of bopping away
Singing,
to it,
bopping,
like
singing.
swaying.
I'm thinking, thank goodness nobody can hear this.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh,
Oh,
hi,
Susie.
Sue. Hey, Kelly.
We've got AJ and Colleen on as well.
Hi, Natasha. Welcome. Oh, we're super excited to have Sophia join us tonight.
Yes, we are.
She made a mistake about a week and a half ago. We were together and she was sharing some incredible communications she's been receiving and what she's been working on. And I went, guess what I think you should do? And of course, we love it too, because it's, people that have been with us for a really long time. And we love nothing more than seeing you guys step up and shine in your element with your gifts and what you're doing. So it's really exciting to have you on board with us.
Yes. I'm constantly getting kicked in the butt. Just say yes, apparently.
Yeah. Well, I knew that the moment I asked you, your guides would do the rest and harass you until you agreed. So.
Yeah.
We'll give
Yeah.
it a stick. No, come on, Susie.
Like a lot of us, I suppose, we've got so many things written down, don't we? We journal so many things, and yeah, it's nice. Well, now it'll be great to share, I suppose. Yeah, put it out there. Yeah, see if it helps people.
Oh, absolutely. I found it so fascinating, and I'm so excited that you're with us tonight to share it with everybody. So it's really good. Annie's going to do a bit of a joining of the clairs for us tonight, aren't you? Just to get everyone in the same energy and in the right energy to listen and absorb the information that Sophia's going to be sharing with us tonight. So Annie's going to do that. And then Soph's going to share some great information. Just so you all know, Annie and I have our handy dandy notebooks and pens ready. So just letting you guys know, you might want to take some notes tonight. Really interesting topic. And stick around with us after Soph shared everything, just as we're finishing up tonight. Annie and I also have a really exciting announcement to share with everybody.
Exciting.
Yeah, so we hope you stick around for that as well. Look at that. Walking the path, Sophia, love it. She does. She definitely walks the walk. We're so proud of her.
We are indeed.
Give it a cry. I give it a go. I do trip every now and again. I'm a bit pigeon-toed.
Don't we all?
I'm very pigeon-toed.
Yeah.
I can trip over my own feet. I can trip over a crack in the road. Hi, Christine.
Tiles jump up and trip me all the time.
Hello, Miss Gail. You're not late. You're fine. We're just having a little hello to everybody. Okay. For people who are new here, why I do the joining of the Clares is because everybody gets and receives messages in different ways. So by doing my joining of the Clares, it links everything. Yeah, hello.
Yes, I'm just waving in the background.
Yeah, it links everything together. So no matter what way you receive your messages or what way, like sometimes it's not actually about you. Sometimes it's how your guides and angels or your people are coming through. It's how they can do it best for you. So that's why I join them all up. So that's what we're going to do, just to get everybody into that nice sharing space. Kerrie's going to follow me on this one, so will Sophia, so that while I'm doing it, they'll talk it through. So when they say after me, you do it with me, okay? And I've got all these handy gestures as well. Okay, so beautiful people, back straight, feet on the floor, please, please.
Oh, damn. I'm always in trouble for that one.
I just have to remind you.
Yeah, you do.
Okie dokie. So, big deep breath in. Divine Spirit, I fill my body with the glorious white light of the universe and ground my feet in the red dirt of Mother Earth. I open my hands to you.
I open my hands to you.
I open my heart to you.
I open my heart to you.
I open my throat to you.
I open my throat to you.
I open my mouth to you.
I open my mouth to you.
I open my ears to you.
I open my ears to you.
I open my eyes to you.
I open my eyes to you.
I open my third eye to you.
I open my third eye to you.
I open my crown to you.
I open the crown to you.
I ask my guides and angels,
I ask my guides and angels,
the ancients and the ancestors,
the ancients and the ancestors,
to stand by my right shoulder,
to stand by my right shoulder,
and send me the messages I need to hear.
and send me the messages I need to hear.
I ask the angels of the Lord,
I ask the angels of the Lord,
to stand at the gateway of my soul,
to stand at the gateway of my soul,
and protect me from the forces
and protect me from the forces
of darkness and deception.
of darkness and deception.
Amen.
Amen.
Kerrie, when you said it was probably a good few months ago, you said something about, with the energy being the way it is, it's really important for us to have some protection.
Absolutely.
So that last bit, I didn't used to do that.
No.
But now every time that because I do this every single day, I do it before I do readings, I do it as part of a meditation. So that last bit that I've put in is from you, just to say, this is it. I'm only having stuff in for my greater good and the greater good of the people around me, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because you sort of said quite a lot. We need to be working on protection. That's why I've added that at the end for those of you who have done it with me before and recognized that that wasn't there.
Yeah.
Anyway, Miss Sophia, go girl, go.
Well, that's a really good thing, actually, Annie. In particular, I think it's great to always change up what we do where we can and where we can see that we can actually improve. Because realistically, words are codes. Okay, so basically any word that you speak, any thought that you put out, it's also thoughts, people. I've had some doozies. So, but yeah, essentially you're constantly entering that code into the universe. All right.
Yeah.
So you're actually putting it out there at any given time. And that's essentially how manifestation works too. So they're listening. So the universe is listening. And it's quite interesting. So, because thoughts and words, they're actually living things because they're energy. So it's really, really important, and what's come through to me to be just a little bit more mindful around that and, you know, certain things. So, but it was really interesting to me when they brought through, and a lot of us tend to connect into our soul or our higher self, I suppose. And we do that at times, some more so than others. But this is a really, really good little shortcut just by using words, where you can really tap into your soul. We know that this is possible because we've seen scientific experiments based around them. I know, Kerrie and Annie, you've shown this on the podcast before. You know, different, you know, the snowflake one where they speak words to snowflakes and they form in really lovely shapes. And if they're harsh words or not very nice words, they don't form very well and they're not as nice. So we see these sorts of things a lot. Even the plant experiment where, you know, they have a group of plants in 2 lots and they speak loving words to them and things like that. And that group of plants thrive and flower and do all sorts of lovely things. And then they have a group of plants that they don't speak very nicely to, and they tend to wither and die and all of those sorts of things. So
yeah, and that was, you're right. So, and that was such a, like, I still love that particular experiment as an example because it was repeatable. It didn't matter what classroom group, what students, what whoever they brought together to actually do that, the results were the same.
Exactly.
And so that whole, it's repeatable, so it's predictable, you know.
Exactly. So that's really cool. I mean, at least there's something to sort of show us. A lot of people sort of go, oh, it's a bit of phooey and things like that. But when we can actually see it backed up by certain things, you know, it just makes you pause and maybe think a little bit more. So, but anyway, so there's a little bit of protocol. I suppose it's not really protocol, but they're little things that you probably should think about when you're engaging with your soul and when you're doing this sort of work anyway in general. So a few of those sort of little bits and pieces, particularly breath. Breath is a really big thing, okay, because breath is actually energy flow, all right? So it actually allows that energy to flow more easily and things like that. So it's a really big one. So using your breath when you're actually doing this sort of thing. Intention is really big because, as we know, the thoughts even are a big part of what we're going to do. All right. Also trust. And I say trust over and above belief simply because beliefs can change. Yeah. So I always say trust in the process, trust in what comes through, trust in any sort of communication that you're working with, particularly when you're working with your soul and you really connect into your soul. All right. Also, it's sort of part of expansion. When you start connecting with your soul, this is a really big part of expansion and growth and how we grow. Language, of course, which is pretty much what we're doing tonight, the actual specific language that you use is really important. So there are some little things that I will let you know tonight. There's probably something that you've never thought of before, and it is a little bit different to how you might normally even speak to yourself. So I know some people, there's probably a lot of people that do mantras, for example, and a lot of that sort of stuff. So it might change how you do some of those little things. Using your intuition or your clairs. So thank you, Annie. Because that's a really big part of how we know we're connecting properly. All right. So using those clairs. So if you know how you generally receive energy, whether you feel it, see it, know it, any of those sorts of things. So any of your clairs, whether you feel hot and cold or, you know, tingles and all of those sorts of things. That's just the things that you need to be aware of and develop, okay, so that you know when it's happening, okay? So that just helps. And honesty is the other thing. Being honest with yourself as to whether you're receiving it or how you're receiving it is really important.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not growing. Unless you're honest with yourself as to whether you're feeling something or not, is a really big part of that. So, all right. So that's really just the basis around how you might approach it. All right. So realistically, did any other questions before I go on from there? No.
I really think, like, I so resonate with that, Soph, because everything, I think, I mean, I do the intuition practice exercises. I put them out there all the time.
Yes.
The exact reason why I do that is because it's just something quick and meant to be fun, right? Don't overthink it and learn not to overthink it, but to help people become more aware of how they receive the information. Yes. Do they feel it before the thinking mind jumps in, and then you're trying to discern between, oh, is that intuition or is that my thinking mind? So, I totally resonate with that sort of being the basis. Yeah.
Yeah. Because as soon as you engage the mind, you do tend to bring fear in. You bring a lot more fear and judgment and more of an analytical part rather than just quick, like you were saying with your intuition practices. What comes first, trust that, go with that. Yeah. It's really important. Don't go up into the mind as such. Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people do mantras, you know, the I'm worthy, I'm safe, all of those sorts of things. And that's quite okay. But the I actually refers to you in this on earth, on this earthly plane. All right. So, and that's okay, but also don't use the I am too much, because we know that various cultures around the world also use I understand, I see, I feel, and things like that. So don't overuse the I am. All right. So there's lots of different things. People use all of those things, even shadow work and inner child work. Psychology practices even use words to an effect, to have an effect. All right. So it's always interesting to sort of think of it along those lines. But so basically when you're using the I am, the me, myself, I, that sort of thing, you tend to engage your ego and a bit of duality a little bit more. So it tends to take you out of the spirit side of things a little bit more. And it tends to put you into your mind more, because then that's your ego talking, or duality saying, oh, is this really right? That's when you start questioning things, the duality of it. You go, oh, really? It's the questioning.
It's interesting you say that, because you can use the I am as a mantra. So you can say, I am whatever.
Yep.
And it's almost reprogramming the mind. And that's what you're endeavoring to do. But energetically, if you're saying, I am beautiful, for example, and you don't feel in yourself beautiful, the energy, you're already disagreeing with yourself. Right? So the energy is already in conflict. So no matter what you use, you actually have to resonate and believe in what you're actually saying, or you're just going to get a mismatch of energy anyway. Yeah.
And I'll give you an example too, because I've used mantras for a long time. I've experimented with different things like mirror techniques. I know, Annie, you've spoken about you really can't do that, you know, looking in the mirror and I'm beautiful type thing. It's just, you know, because what I found from my own experience, my mind would come in and go, really? Do you think you're that wise? Do you really think you're that good? And when I changed it and said something to the effect of, because I'm a divine child of the universe, I'm worthy. That really changed, because it owned the fact that I was a divine child of the universe, and then my mind didn't try to dispute that I was worthy of anything that I wanted.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, that's interesting, because it really changed and switched things up for me. So I changed a lot of my mantra work, and this is when I started looking into specific wording. And a lot of things really started coming through. And of course, then they gave this one to me, where they said, what if you change me, myself, and I to you, your, or yourself?
I'm taking notes, so I hope everyone else is taking notes. Really good stuff. You, your, or yourself. Okay.
You, your, or yourself.
Sophia, you know how I can't do that looking in the mirror nonsense. I just can't get past that. But what I've told people to do, or suggested to people to do, because I found this much easier, was I had a picture of me when I was little, and I could put that on the mirror while I was putting on my makeup and say, you are just beautiful. You look so happy. And like, for me, that's inner child stuff for me. It's all the stuff that maybe you didn't get told when you were little. And to do the I am beautiful stuff, Kerrie's right. There's a dissonance with that one, because yes, I throw my makeup on and I think, well, that's the best it's going to be. That'll do it.
That's it.
I was at a leadership. I was at a leadership thing through work, and they wanted us to do this and say, I am this, that, or t'other. And I had said to the guy, who was horrified, I said to him, I said, mate, I said, I'm not beautiful. I said, I've never been beautiful. I just developed a personality, because beauty gets old. Being funny stays forever. He was horrified, absolutely horrified. He said, you can't say that. I said, yes, I can. You know, because it's this, you know, this, that goes. Whereas if you're a good person and you're, you know, like you're a kind person, that's all much more important than I am. Your beauty's not outside, your beauty's inside. Anyway, but like being able to say that to a picture, to say to that little person, you are worthy, you are beautiful, you deserve to have this, you deserve to have that. That's much, and that's with your and yourself stuff. It's much easier for me to do that way than it is for me to do it the other way, because I can resonate much better with that little one than I can with looking at this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, because what I found when I was experimenting with this and using this a little bit was that, you know, saying the I'm this and I'm that and da-da-da and all of these sorts of things, I bet realistically your soul's not engaging in that. Okay? It just sort of hears you chattering away, and it's, I don't need to pay so much attention, really.
Because soul doesn't operate in ego, right?
Yeah.
Soul doesn't operate in ego. So,
yeah, they're just like, oh, yeah, she's, you know, got up today and she's doing an unusual thing and chattering away, and, you know, I don't have to pay a lot of attention, right? So I just sort of figured, you know, there wasn't a lot of engagement with my higher self when I was chatting like that. So, yeah, I thought that was really interesting with that. But once I switched it, because essentially you're a multidimensional being, right? So on a lot of levels, once you switch from the me, myself, and I, that sort of thing, and you switch it to the you, your, or yourself, then what you're actually doing is then you're directly engaging with your soul, and it pays attention. Oh, she's talking to me.
Yeah, right.
Now she's engaging with me. Yeah.
Acknowledging that I'm an extension of her, her
Yeah.
existence. Yeah.
Exactly. So that I thought that was quite interesting. And I
Mm.
just sort of found there seemed to be more space where there seemed to be, it was like an open mic. Do you know what I mean? Like it was like, oh, I think there's an open mic. Someone's really paying attention here. And so that was quite incredible to sort of have that feeling and that sensation that, oh, it seemed like someone was interested in what I had to say now. It's like, oh, this is exciting. So I've been playing around with that, with specific wording then, of course. So because I mentioned before, you know, the things that we say, because when I thought back and when I was experimenting with this, I thought, oh my gosh, I've been telling my soul I'm a moron, I'm all sorts of things sometimes, because, you know, like even day-to-day life, under my breath, in the traffic, I'm like, you're a moron when someone does something silly in the traffic. I'm like, oh, I've actually told my soul that I'm oh my gosh, I so apologize to you. All
Which just brings a whole new perspective to it, doesn't it?
It does. So please, everybody, be really mindful now with that type of thing, because it was quite an eye-opener for me. So yeah, it was quite interesting. So basically, when you're using those words, then you are actually dealing directly with your soul, essentially. Okay, so your soul's paying a lot of attention once you say those words, okay, because it directly opens up. So what I thought I might do is get you to start thinking about how you guys can experiment with it. What I'll do is I'll get you to do an exercise.
Ooh.
So this exercise, realistically, is quite simple.
Sophia's after my own heart. She's giving us homework and we're not even off the live.
I know, right? On the spot.
That's awesome.
So I'll sort of explain it to you first, just a little bit. So what I'm actually going to do is I'll actually be engaging with my soul, and I'll actually ask it to do something. Now, what I've found is beneficial too, once you ask your soul to do something, is to always breathe through it, but wait for whatever is sent to you, whatever you've asked for. Always wait. And this is where the clairs come in, however you normally feel or sense things and stuff like that. And then you want to acknowledge it. So when you do feel what you've asked for coming through, it's always a good idea to say thank you. Mm-hmm. I felt whatever it might be, or I felt that, okay? And then we'll go from there. So I want you to breathe the sensation or feeling of unconditional love into your body now. Thank you. I felt that. I had the biggest chills right up my legs there. Mm-hmm. And my heart really opened out there. So thank you. I want you to increase that sensation of unconditional love into your body, letting your body really feel it now. Thank you. That was amazing. Thank you. And that's as simple as it is, guys. So that's one simple thing.
So I've still got chills, and that whole thing, like it was like my entire nervous system through the spinal cord just engaged all the way through my neck, right up to my head.
Yeah.
So it is really simple, but it's how we practice. you know, and this is where I think we all got a bit of a slap from our guides a few weeks back saying, listen, stop playing, right? We actually want you to really put in time with what you're doing, and start expanding. And that's such a beautiful, easy way to do it. Did everyone else wonder in chat, did you all say that at the same time as Soph was going through it? So you're asking your soul for that?
I've got, it's like chills all the way up my back. It's like tingles everywhere. Absolutely everywhere, tingles, and I'm hot.
Yeah. So it will be different for everybody because, as we know, we're all fairly different and unique. So some people will feel certain things, and don't be concerned if you didn't feel chills, for example, or if you didn't feel tingles. You may have felt something completely different, and that's fine, so long as you're paying attention to what you're receiving and how your body is reacting and how you would normally receive things.
Yeah.
So it might be different for so many people. So, yeah.
I also really like the way you actually acknowledged the response.
Yeah.
As well, by thanking the energy, the connection.
Basically thanking my soul for responding to a request.
Yeah, because that opens up the two-way communication beautifully, because it's why this word? They always give it reciprocity between between your spiritual being within this physical body and the part of you that remains, you know, with source as a soul.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So, it's just interesting. And then, so then that opens up so much for you, because once you know how to engage with your soul, then you can help it. You can request your soul to help you with your own development. You can start asking questions. You can ask your soul to help you remember all sorts of gifts, abilities, how to do things, how you can be assisted by different things, because your higher self has lived many lives. It's been around a long time and it's quite knowledgeable. And essentially, we're here to remember so many different things, aren't we? We're here to remember what we already know, which is why people talk about, you know, you hold your light within you, everything you need is within you, all of those sorts of things. But it really brings it to light once you sort of know that. So it's no different to the Olympians and all those sorts of things. It still requires a little bit of practice. Yeah. And there's also an element of respect there to engage with your soul, be respectful and grateful, and practice. Essentially, it's just practicing, but have fun with it. And be serious, but have fun with it.
So everything you've said there is just like, it's logical and it just makes complete sense.
Yes.
It's also a really simple practice.
Exactly.
So, and it's not something where you've got to sit down for 2 hours to do it. You know, you can do it really simply. And that's what I love about it. When you were talking to me about it, I was thinking, you know, that's what we need, is more of these. You know, Annie says it all the time, you know, like the Beatles went and met a guru and created meditation and made it really difficult, whereas really used to do it as a child. We're looking out the window with daydreaming, you know, they just put fancy stuff around it. Yes. What I love with what you're presenting here is it's not hard, it's simple. It's just something you can do a little bit of every day and feel that expansion of the connection.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I take you backwards to where you started, Sophia? While we're doing this, you've spoken about the breath and the language. But the other bit, would you set your intention before you started? Because intention is also important.
Yes, I would. Yes.
Yeah. It is my intention to forever.
Yeah, you don't have to be so formal, so long as your intention is true, honest. Yeah, you can even think it. You don't necessarily have to say it, The spoken word is more powerful. So certainly, depending on what you're wanting, setting your intention, it might be beneficial to speak it, definitely.
The other bit that I think is really, really important, and I think this is where a lot of people get stuck, and you raised both these things at the beginning of the talk as well. The first one is trusting.
Yes.
Trusting that what you're feeling or seeing or hearing or whatever is real. And because a lot of people, they don't trust, they think, "Oh, that wasn't this, that wasn't that wasn't the other."
Yeah.
So that, and being honest with yourself. And
Yes.
the other thing I think that happens a lot, and both you and Kerrie have addressed this, is people try too bloody hard. It's subtle. It's really subtle. It's not like getting smacked with a wet fish.
No.
It can be as gentle as, like a feeling on your face, or a feeling in your hair, or a gentle touch, or just a change in your temperature. It's not wham bam, thank you, ma'am kind of stuff. It's subtle changes. And I think people expect a brass band and a hallelujah chorus.
Yeah.
And
So-
keep in mind, with the trust portion of that, think of it potentially from your soul's perspective, or anything that's coming through from spirit, that it could potentially be quite disrespectful to them if you don't trust, and if you question what you receive. They may not respond as quickly if you constantly don't trust what you do feel.
Yeah.
Because it's saying you don't believe in anything like this. Oh, really? I'm not, and then you go down that, I'm not good enough. I can't do this, that sort of thing, right? So that plays into that if you don't have that trust. So it can be quite disrespectful, and it can sort of block that energetic communication in a lot of ways if you do that in so many ways. And certainly honesty is always really
it's like
good.
a short circuit, really. What you've just done is you've disconnected from the circuit.
And because if you don't trust, you're also telling them that too. If you don't trust what you're receiving, you're actually telling them that you don't trust what you receive. So then they're probably less likely to continue the communication, or they might be just a bit slower in coming on board again. So trust is a really big portion of it, which is why I mentioned those things, because I think although they're not protocols, they're really something to keep in mind, and I think it's a good thing to keep those things in mind.
So, Sue, there we go. Thanks, Annie. Sue was just saying, any chance, could you just run us through that again, because her iPad froze?
Sure. I can use a different one if you like. I mean, so for example, I used this one the other morning as soon as I woke up, where as soon as I woke up, my intention was that this is a fantastic day and this is going to be amazing, right? But I put both my hands on my heart and said, I want you to breathe self-love into your body now.
I want you to breathe self-love into your body now.
Thank you. I felt that.
Thank you.
That was a real softening of my heart. My heart just melted. But anyway, so I want you to breathe even more self-love into your body and into every cell, molecule, particle, organ, allowing self-love to intensely flow throughout your whole body with ease and grace. Thank you. Whew. Wow. Phew. Oh, you're on mute.
I'm muted because my dog is being naughty, chasing a possum outside. And then I forget about that. I just said I could take my jumper off about now. So if I start glowing a little bit, I'm glowing, I'm not perspiring. Yeah.
Oh, Gail.
Again. Now I'm going to roast again.
My whole world went rose gold.
Yeah.
Everything went rose gold. And I'm
beautiful. Hot. Yay, Sue. I'm so glad you got to do that activity. See, it's so simple, wasn't it? So simple what Sophie's sharing with us. So easy to just incorporate. You know, when you wake up in the morning, it's a 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds, really.
Yeah.
But in doing that, Soph, because you've opened up that communication in the beginning of the day and you've had that connection, do you then find that you just naturally continue that soul communication ongoing then throughout the day?
Yeah, I do. I find that it's really easy to continue the two-way communication then. Because once I've opened that up, it's much, much easier. And it does continue. It's quite incredible, which is why so much has been bombarding me, which is really good on a lot of levels, really. Because and what it also I've found too, people talk about increasing your light, increasing your frequency and doing those sorts of things. I find engaging with my soul like this actually does that. I feel like there's a real lightness to my soul too as I move through a day and stuff like that. And I just sort of find that is changing as well. So yeah, it's been pretty good actually. And then I find it's really beneficial in general communication then when I'm wanting to discover more and things like that. So I'm actually putting, getting my soul to do a few extras, you know, and it's been really exciting actually. So literally asking questions of the soul then and getting my soul to sort of really engage and help me with some of the things that, you know, I may have been a little bit fuzzy on at times, you know, not sure which way do I go, which is another thing because you can actually then turn yourself into a divination tool as such. By communicating with your soul a little bit more directly like that, you can then turn yourself into a divination tool where you sort of understand. You can actually ask your soul to show you in your body what's a yes, what's a no, a direction, left and right.
Really interesting.
Yeah, you can start doing those sorts of things. And so this is why it's so beneficial outside of a lot of the work that a lot of us do in the way of, you know, healing and lots of different things that we all do. I mean, there's a pretty amazing soul fam here that have so many beautiful, beautiful abilities and stuff like that. Yeah, you can really get it to start working with you and for you. So yeah. So I've just found that's been really quite incredible, actually.
Yeah.
And for all of you guys on here, there's so many of you, nearly all of you on here, actually work in some way, shape, or form with spirit. When you're full on working, every single one of you, you're in the zone. That's the feeling. That's when there's nothing else there. Like if you're massaging or if you're working with somebody, Sue, with you, with your nursing, if you're doing something and you're in the zone, that's when the true connection happens. Time doesn't matter. Time disappears. Everything it just all goes away and you're in the zone.
Yeah.
So, and that's, for me, that's the true connection. It's like I don't even think. I just do.
In
And
the zone. Yeah.
I'm in the zone and it's not me. The
Mhm.
words are coming or the feelings are coming. So every single one of you in this space at some point or another has done that or does it automatically without even thinking about it. Colleen, when you're painting, you're in the zone. You're not thinking. You're in the zone. So it doesn't need to be anything like airy-fairy. It's
No.
just that's a direct soul communication when you're just trusting whatever the heck it is that's going on.
Yeah.
Is it, are you good with that, Sophia?
Yeah.
You're like that when you're in your, you know, your lommy lommy. You're not
Oh,
even bloody there. You're
yeah, I
somewhere
know.
else. But that's how, like, it's not me that's doing the cards or doing the readings or whatever.
Yeah.
It's coming through us.
Yes,
Yeah.
you get locked in on that energy flow. That's exactly
Yeah.
how it
And
works.
it's
Yeah.
coming through us and we just do it and we don't even think about it. And your head's got nothing to do with it. Like your brain's, it's left the building.
Yeah. And you're right, because I find it's not a lot of people talk about when we do a lot of the things that we do that it can be taxing on your energy. Well, I found with this it's not, because you are directly communicating. If anything, you have more, which is why I was saying before that I think it helps with increasing your light frequency and all of those sorts of things. And it's not taxing at all. So it's quite amazing, actually. It's because the energy flows so freely. It's just incredible. And it's just really an amazing feeling. So,
which sort of also takes it back to what you said when we were first starting, is about breathing through that as well.
yes. Yeah.
Do that deep breathing, have the connection, because that's how the energy flows through the body.
Exactly, which is why it was the first thing I mentioned, because we know that sometimes when we hold our breath, that's when we find that communication stops. And then that's when we find it's actually a bit more taxing too, when we stop breathing. You know, a lot of us hold our breath at times. I know I used to do it quite a bit, actually.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh. So yes, you're right, Kerrie. Yeah, breath is a really good thing. And it feels so nice when you receive, particularly if you're asking for your soul to send a sensation to you or an emotion or whatever it might be, it feels so much better if you're breathing through it to let it flow through. It's pretty good.
Good. And Sandy, that's awesome. Christy, good job. Really open up to amazing drawing skills since the milk scrying. And that's, again, just allowing yourself to connect into the energy and just open up to something that was, you know, fairly easy to work with as well.
Yeah.
But so much can come from that connection if you're just in the moment of it. Yeah. And it's the same sort of thing. You know,
particularly when you're having fun like Sandy was. The laughter, that out and out giggles and laughter was just infectious. It was fantastic, and that also helps too.
There you go, next level. I'm not sure that Michelle's on here tonight. Hopefully she'll see the replay. I have to send her a message, because that's great, you know. And that's what we hope from all of these. You know, you take what you did from that and you continue to work with it and open up other gifts and see how you actually receive insight and information. You know, do you see it? Do you feel it? It's another way of doing that. And then, of course, this beautiful, easy technique that Sophia shared with us tonight for that direct soul communication. So Sandy said earlier, Kerrie, you're super excited that she gave us homework. And I am, right? I do get excited about it, right? Not only do I and Annie do this to you guys all the time, we can say, now we want you to practice this. Or we're going to give you homework and tell us in chat or whatever later how you're going with it. The reason we do that is because that's about then walking the walk. And we know what a difference it can make if we just start just incorporating these things, and it can just become a natural part of what we do day to day, not like something, I have to go and sit myself aside for 20 minutes and do That's not what we're talking about.
Yeah,
you know?
Because with this technique too, we all we all love to, not all of us, I suppose some of us struggle with meditation, for example. Meditation can be a fantastic experience that essentially you don't even have to do the meditations.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can do it at any time. It's so easy. You can be out and about, you know, you can be gardening, you can be doing all sorts of things and still using this technique. And even if it's just telling your soul that you love it, you know, telling your soul, you know, like that you love how playful, you know, that they are. Because I know mine, because essentially I probably wouldn't engage so much if it wasn't to start. I like a bit of fun, but you know, that's me. But yeah, and specifically particularly if you're new to connecting to your soul, it's a really good way of just sort of telling it that you appreciate who they are and, you know, what they do and that they're communicating with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And look, I've definitely taken notes. You know, I've definitely taken notes. I hope everyone else has, or you just have to go back and watch the replay and take notes from the replay. Because I really love the idea that you just opened with too, you know, because I am a divine child of the universe, then that changes so much. And the your and yourself changes so much.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, you could sit there and say, I'm worthy, I'm so worthy. And then my mind would kick in and go, really? Are you? Are you serious? And as soon as I put the because of this, I'm owning it. And then I'm really owning it. And yeah, I just found it was a lot of fun actually using that and changing that up. And then this, and yeah, so it's changing
fun. But it also makes us very accountable, right? Because I'm now thinking, right, that there's times in the car, you know, like particularly like the highway, because I use the highway quite a bit. I know all of us travel that highway quite a bit, and people cutting each other off or weaving in and out of those lanes. You know, I will often say, you have a problem. Oh my gosh, what have I just done to myself? I have a problem. I know I have a problem.
It dawned on me. I couldn't believe what I'd been saying to my soul this time at random times. You know, it was just like, oh my gosh, I wrote that in. I'm so sorry.
I'm at this like, oh, it's drive like a dickhead day today. That's what I'm at. That's what happens in my suburb. I think, oh, so I'm the dickhead, am I? Okay. Changing that.
Christy, I'm going to have to copy what you're doing. I'm just going to have to laugh at them. But I often think, how far do you think you're going to get doing that? You know, like, anyway. All right, I'm going to have to be far more accountable for those little things that I hadn't really thought about. So whilst it's simple, it also makes you think about accountability for the self-talk, not just when we analyse things and we second guess ourselves all the time, but also just those instantaneous thoughts that we're putting out there. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. I think it was a big one for me when it dawned on me that potentially I was showing a bit of disrespect to my own soul if I didn't trust, you know, the whatever that, you know, my soul was giving me, you know, whether it be a sensation. I went, but it's cold, right? That's why I shivered. Oh, that's not real good.
No.
My soul's trying to, you know, give me something here, and I'm just going, dismissing it randomly.
Sign me your sign.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. So,
that was awesome, Sophia. Thank you so much.
It's quite okay. You're quite welcome.
Coming on and sharing that with us. Like, we really do appreciate it. And when you and I were chatting, I just went, oh, this is great, you know, because it's simple. And it's something that people can incorporate really easily should they choose to.
It's not a difficult routine. And it's not laborious, and you don't have to remember anything too particular. It's just switching the me, myself, and I, if you want to engage with your soul, to the you, your, and yourself.
Yeah.
Mainly. So, So I hope everybody has fun with it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really do hope everybody has fun with it, and really gives it a go.
Yeah.
We've got all these people.
Aw.
Thanking you. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. You're a great soul fam.
They really are. Like, we are
They
so lucky.
are.
Annie and I say that all the time. Such a beautiful group of people find each other in here, and support each other in here. So it's just lovely.
Now, before you all disappear,
Mm-hmm.
we have news.
We do have news.
Kerrie, go, go, go.
Oh, okay. You ready, everybody? Here we go.
Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right.
Ooh, that looks lovely.
So, after much trekking around the countryside that Annie and I did,
Amanda's just said, take my money, I'm in. Sandy is saying, just want to say I'm loving Kerrie's book and Esther's as well. They are both amazing.
Thank
Oh,
you.
lovely. Yep.
Thank you. Yes. So exciting times, guys. We finally found the right place.
Oh gosh. Gail's in, AJ's in, and Peter's in. If Peter's in, Shelley's coming.
Yeah. Now, guys, what we can say about this, we always share it with you first. So anyone that has been to one of our retreats previously, there are chat groups for those retreats. We'll put all the details up there for you. If you haven't been to a retreat with us before and you would like Kelly saying, hold a spot for me, we'll get some information out to you. Because it's really, what it's like. We do go to places where the group size is small, and we do that on purpose because we really want to have that real connection with everybody, and that personal time. If the group's too big, it's harder to do that and be as present as we want to be with everybody. So it will be first in, best dressed. There are a number of different accommodation options to choose from. A few of you may even want to get together. There's some rooms that actually have 5 sleeping spots. Now, I'm going to call them sleeping spots because they're a mixture of king beds, queen beds, alcove single bed. Does anyone know what an alcove single bed is?
They're like recesses that your granny had when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Or in the wall bed.
They're in the wall. They're actually in the wall, and you've got like a couple of steps up to them. And, of course, sofa beds. So depending what you do, there's singles, there's twins. But what we've got is what we've got, right? So we can't magically make more cabins appear, unfortunately. So if you are keen, chat with each other around what you want to do and let us know, so that we can make sure we're not double booking anything. Yeah. So that would be great. But it's a beautiful space. Annie and I went out there last week and met with the beautiful owner, Sue.
We went from bloody Cairns to Tasmania and everywhere in between. It's really hard to find pretty spots where we can virtually have the whole place. And we ended up 5 minutes down the road. That's where we ended up.
Yep.
So it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it really is gorgeous. And the energy, that's something else that we look for too, is the energy. And once again, it will be just us.
Yay, which is probably just as well.
The whole place to ourselves. So
we were out
very
dancing in the
special.
rain in our pajamas.
Shall I tease you again and replay it? Pay attention to the beautiful surroundings, and you might see pictures. Will I play it one more time?
If I make the screen big, does it go big for everybody or just for
No,
us?
because it's a reel. It's a skinny reel one.
Okay.
Okay, you ready, everyone? We'll do it one more time.
Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I say it's all right.
Yay. Right.
So it's a truly beautiful space, but also somewhere where we can really connect with the energy of the land again. And because it's all just us, that will that energy, just as you know, resonates throughout the whole weekend. So we're really excited about it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So so I'll sort of take note. We'll have a look at what everyone's saying. Yeah, shenanigans galore. Yes, AJ, correct. And it's
Well,
always
Miss Shelley's the queen of the shenanigans. Gail sharing the sherry and me, but that's what happened the last time.
Yep. And there's a spot there. So I'll put that out. We'll share the information so you can have a look and then just let us know what you'd like to go with. But we're really excited, and it was almost like divine timing in a way. And we were saying, why didn't we even know this place was there? Because it's not as, I mean, we'd been Sunshine Coast. We went out to Crow's Nest, like northern New South Wales, as well as online looking at all these different places. And we went, oh, it's nice, but it's not quite the right energy, or it's not quite the right this. And then it just all came together beautifully, didn't it? So
it did
indeed. We're pretty excited.
First shenanigans, then malarkey. Yes, we're all about that.
Grown-up schoolies with a spiritual twist.
Exactly right. Oh, who's bringing the cake? It's all about cake. We had cake the last time.
We did. Yeah.
We've got a book that says no matter what happens in the world, just eat cake.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cake's everything.
Yep. Sad eat cake, happy eat cake, joyful eat cake. You always eat cake. So, Sophia, thank you so much for sharing that with us tonight. It's just such a beautiful and simple practice. So I hope everyone continues to work with it, and let us know in the chat groups and different things how you're going with it. So anyone who's joining us tonight via YouTube, if you have a Facebook account, there is the Angel Feathers Spiritual Sanctuary chat group. And that chat group we developed so you can put posts in yourself and share. We don't, we'll only monitor it if someone's trying to scam you or spam you in there. But other than that, that's open for you guys to share all the time. So I'd love to invite you to come and join us in that chat group as well. The singing bowl. Yes, and the singing bowl. Yes, and whilst we were there, our guides were already telling us the workshops that they want us to run, which is really new for us because normally they don't give it to us until the group comes together. But they actually started early. They already know who's going to come, I think.
Shenanigans and malarkey, they're all around it.
Lots of joy, lots of fun, lots of play. So it's going to be good. Okay, well, I guess that's our end tonight, isn't it? I don't want to go. Everyone's been great in chat. I've loved the conversation with Sophia tonight. I could just hang out here till midnight, but I'm guessing everyone needs to go to bed at some point.
I got nothing better to do. I'm quite happy to just stay here. I like it here.
I like it here too. It's just so like, because it really does feel like we get to catch up with you all every fortnight, you know, with the conversation and everything in chat, even if you aren't up on the screen with us, and we absolutely love that. And of course, all the amazing guests that we've had on recently as well. So it's been awesome. But all, as we say, all good things, don't overdo it. I say indulge. I say indulge.
Go for gold.
Okay, enough of this nonsense. Listen, thank you, Sophia. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
No
you to
problem.
all of our beautiful people. I've written down
yeah.
all the names of everybody who said me.
Mhm.
And there's options. There's definite options for everybody. So when Kerrie sends out the information, God bless you, Kerrie. And when she does that, just get back to us as fast as you can so that we know how many people we've got, because it's a boutique hotel. It's a boutique space. That, you know, there's not a lot of spaces, but we will try to accommodate as many of you as possible. We like to keep it little so that it's not huge and nobody gets the feeling that, oh, well, they didn't pay any attention to us. We like everybody to be all together, all connected, and, you know, have time with everybody else, because you guys all know each other. You're not little spaces anymore. You've met at our retreats, and when you come together again, it's just so much fun to have you all together with us. And you know, like you guys, you're so naughty, some of you, and we just love that.
Yeah. And for, you know, a few of you that are on with us tonight who came for the first time to the retreat, just how quickly you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've known everybody forever. You know, so
because you're all on here chatting.
yeah, for anyone new coming in as well, it's very inclusive like that, where you just feel like you've just known everyone for life. Well, you probably have actually known people for lifetimes, not just this lifetime. So that's quite possible. All right, everybody. Yeah, we love you too, Cole. We love everyone. I guess I should hit the end stream and say good night.
Off you pop.
Thanks again, Soph. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Annie whispers secrets in the night, mystical visions taking flight. Kerrie's got that angel glow so bright, guiding through the dark to the light. Tarot cards spread on the cosmic rug, healing power in a gentle hug. Meditation's deep like an ancient grove, finding peace through the stars above. Mind, body, spirit, soul, we rise, angel feathers falling from the sky, psychic waves in a gentle tide. Let the universe be our guide. Sound healing echoes through the air, lifted hearts with a tender care. Spiritual journeys we embark, lighting flames within the dark. Messages from angels clear and true, whispering love in all we do. Psychic development strong and wise, open paths to mystic skies. Mind, body, spirit, soul, we rise, angel feathers fall